Peace.
Peace.
This is Joshua Miller Law, Mr. PhD. You're just now entering the cipher called Real2reel360.
Uh-huh.
K-Wise,
Peace, God.
bring that beat in, kid.
Indeed.
Peace.
Yeah. What's going on, party people? Welcome to the Real2reel360 show. Let's get it in.
We do the knowledge of wisdom so you can understand. Real360 shows in full command. We changing the game for how it all was taught. From bondage to freedom to an independent thought. Yo, the show is here to bring about a change for real. To lighten everyone so we all know the deal. 360 degrees is a fact. We created the show to give our love back to our communities so we can know what's going on and give them the support from knowledge to born. So if you're ready to learn, then it's time to go. Sit back and relax and enjoy your show. Peace.
Peace and blessings to Allah, mighty 5% nation of God's nurse, to all the human families on the planet Earth. We bid you love, peace, and happiness. High salute. Allah, you Akbar. The babies are the greatest. And the reason why I say that is because we have a special guest, a young man here that is dynamic. And we want y'all to listen, not just hear, but listen to this young man's very talented self. And so without further ado, I'm going to bring on my co-host the most because I'm ready to hear and get it in and hear his story. Ladies and gentlemen, let me bring on my co-host with the most. None of y'all know who he is. Needs no introduction because he's already a worldwide known phenom. I'm talking about my baby brother like none other. Let's roll.
Am I the meanest?
Show enough.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this time?
Show enough.
But who am I?
Joshua Miller Law.
Who am I?
Joshua Miller Law.
I can't hear you.
Joshua Miller Law, Mr. PhD.
Peace to all our followers, likers, and subscribers, man. We gonna kill it on this doubleheader today right here.
Hey.
You know, it's amazing when you see young people, you know what I'm saying, doing what they love, you know what I'm saying, striving, you know what I'm saying, to make things happen for themselves and pulling themselves up by their own bootstraps and making things happen. This young person that we have here today, man, is an amazing young artist on the rise, got some beautiful music, you know what I'm saying, beautiful voice, and just his persona alone, you know what I'm saying, is going to take him to a lot of great heights. So right now, we're going to bring this young brother on, man, and three-way, man. Just bring three-way in, man. There's just so too many superlatives, bro. What's good with you, family?
What's up, everybody?
Man, what's good with you, man?
Man, trying to get out this cold.
well, you got a little ways to go for that. What's going on, Kevin Cam? Peace to you too. Now, want to give you opportunity right now to introduce yourself to all the people that's watching on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Fleet Nation TV as well.
Well, for sure. I go by the name Three-Way. You know, I'm a pop artist, but I would kind of call myself like pop trap in a way. So I'm trying to bring something new, you know what I'm saying, to the rap game, but also give some new, you feel me, from being a black artist too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Man, that's amazing, man. A young pop artist. Shout out to Deidre Richardson. Appreciate y'all tuning in tonight. Now, we talked a little bit behind the scenes, but what was your introduction into music?
Yeah, so you know, when I was younger, it was really used as a way to express myself. You know, we all go through stuff, and when I was younger, when I would go through stuff, I would put the pen to the paper. You know, and that would sort of help me to get out whatever I was feeling, and sort of, you know, I guess feel all right again. You know.
Yeah, definitely, you know what I'm saying? Music is definitely therapeutic, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
as a whole. So that's a great outlet, you know what I'm saying, because everybody knows you could have did something else, you know what I'm saying, but something constructive was definitely, you know what I'm saying, great. And we see where it's taking you right now. So the first time that you started performing, what was that like for you?
I think I was definitely nervous, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I'm like ambivert, you know what I'm saying? So I could be extroverted, but I'm more like introverted, you know?
Hmm.
So performing for me was like, okay, do I really put it all on the table? Is people gonna judge me, sort of stuff like that. But I just realized like I have to like show who I am because it's gonna be somebody out there that can relate to that.
Hmm. Definitely, definitely. So now, what is like your pre-show routine that you do to get those anxieties and thoughts out before you perform?
Well, definitely probably like a vocal, vocal sort of training, vocal exercises and stuff. I
Hmm.
do that probably in the car. But also, praying always helps me too.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because God to me is number one, and you feel me. I feel like He put something in me, so He wants me to express that. Then it's like I need to go to Him before I try to do that.
Hmm. Definitely appreciate that spirituality. You know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
that guides you through. Now, we was talking. You know what I'm saying, behind the scenes and stuff like that, and you was talking about. And I get tickled when I say this. When you started out as being younger, you know what I'm saying, and your uncle would come with the band. So
yeah.
could you express how, you know what I'm saying, that experience was when your uncle was coming with the band and you started playing with the band?
Yeah, so my uncle he would bring like his computer and stuff, and I would play around. So he would always play around on GarageBand, and so
Mhm.
he would bring his computer, and he would just kind of let me like, I guess, do whatever and stuff, and he would be laughing in the background because
Mhm.
I don't know what I was really doing, but I was trying to, you feel me, put something together.
Right. Now, when you think about your journey so far from that point to this point, what have you learned during that period of time about three way as an artist and as an individual?
Yeah, I feel like I've definitely learned to like be more like open and vulnerable, I guess, in my music. Because I feel like when I first started, of course, like with my story, I was being more open and vulnerable. But I think I got to like a middle point where I was like, okay, let me try to make stuff that's gonna pop on TikTok. Let me try to make stuff that's the more trap and stuff. But then I feel like I had a point where I was like, well, that's not really me, like I gotta stick to what's true for me. So I feel like the more I started to really just be more open and vulnerable, and you could hear it if you hear my music, that
Mhm.
I'm really putting my emotions into it. I feel like it created like something really beautiful.
I like
Now,
that.
that's smooth. Now, as a young artist, you know what I'm saying, and coming in the game, what are some of the obstacles that you have faced so far?
I think definitely like, trying to keep up, I guess, with the social media age.
Hmm.
So, as far as like, you gotta be consistent on social media, you gotta put your name out there, you gotta follow the trends. It could be like a lot sometimes. So it's like trying to keep up with that. And then also, I posting on Instagram, I'm posting on TikTok, and just sort of, even if I guess one of my videos don't get like, the love that I thought it was gonna get, it's like still going, still like keeping it rolling and stuff.
Hmm.
Like that's important for me to motivate myself.
Definitely. And with that alone, you have to give sometimes you have to give videos and songs a time to breathe because sometimes
Yeah,
people catch up a little later than others. You know what I'm saying?
absolutely. Yeah.
So with that, we think about your journey. We think about, what I'm saying, the music. What was it about pop that said, what I'm saying, pop trap that three way was like, yo, I'm gonna do this here. This is where I want to be instead of just going into a different genre.
Yeah, yeah. I think I definitely like have a love of pop, but I think I have a love of all genres as well. And
Hmm.
so like that's why I kind of say like I'm pop trap because I like to like mix in different elements. Somebody I really like look up to as an artist is Young Thug, and Young Thug has a way of just like really switching melodies. He could switch genres. You know what I'm saying? And that always was like really dope to me. You know what I'm saying? He could go to country. He can da da da. So I don't want to, I don't want to put myself in a box. I want to do whatever like feels good for me.
Now that's amazing because at a young age, a lot of times, most young artists they're just thinking about making songs. They
Yeah,
don't really have too many individuals that they use as a blueprint when it comes down to music. So that is amazing for itself. And we got a couple of your songs that we want to start playing so our audience can see your journey and see your growth, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying, in the music, if that's all right with you.
yeah. Definitely all right with me.
All right.
Okay, let's get it started, man.
Well, before we get started, I just want to say this to this young brother. Listen, man, I want to let you know I think that you and I got a lot in common. You know what I'm saying? You got long hair, man. I got no hair. You know what I'm saying? And just to say, just to understand, you were young in your young 20s. I'm old in the old 50s. So we got a lot in common. And I just want to make sure you just keep pushing on yourself, man. 'Cause you are a fantastic young man, and your story needs to be told. So we're going to get off.
Shout out Uncle D. Uncle D is in
what
the
up,
building, man. You know what I'm saying? Little chocolate, what's going on?
Yeah, what I want to jump on is that song me and you I was talking about in the background. No
Yeah.
La La's. So give us a little preview of what that was about in your vision, and we're gonna jump right into the song.
Yeah, I think when I was in the studio, I wanted those live instruments, so even my producer, he hopped back there, he got on the guitar and stuff. So I think you could really feel like maybe you're hearing a band, perform as you're listening to the song. And yeah, so I want y'all to really just like take it in as y'all listening to it.
Definitely.
Here we go. Let's roll.
Let's get it.
At a point in my life when I need a high five to go outside. In a space in my mind, I might think twice on who I like. Can't tell you right now, gotta lay on it, gotta pray on it. Can't give you my heart, gotta wait on it. What I hear is nice, but it's pretty, I know. You might be in my head, but you a pretty love. I've been through a lot, after a while I had to stop, man. I cannot fall for no pretty love. Breathe. Ain't you had enough of all the gutter? Let my ex tell it, she gon' swallow up. But when, no more crying on the highway, I ain't. No more flying on the wind outside, oh yeah, oh yeah. See, I don't need nobody to breathe, unless you plan on rooting for me. I'm cropped, but the picture love me. I'm hot, so the bitches love me. I took some time to draw in, I let the best inside, so I hope my circle ain't moving funny. Hope I don't end up looking like no dummy, I'm well, yeah. I'm gonna find my way this time, it's life shit, but I like it, and I won't let them take me out, yeah. So I'm gonna let it out, yeah. At a point in my life when I need a high five to go outside. In a space in my mind, I might think twice on who I like. Can't tell you right now, gotta lay on it, gotta pray on it. Can't give you my heart, cause they nothing, gotta wait on it. What I hear
Yo, that right there is hot. Who
Yeah.
is the producer for that?
Oh, the producer for that, Brandon Phillips Taylor.
Uh-huh.
He's
Now,
really dope.
can you tell us where you hailing out of?
Oh, Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Hmm.
ATL,
ATL.
ATL, shouty.
How's the reception been with you down there with your style of music in the ATL? Because right now
I
ATL's
mean,
been like the mecca. So
yeah, I think it's definitely like it's definitely the mecca of like traditional trap. But I think it's been good because I think when I'm doing my verses, it's mostly gonna be trap. So I think that people really appreciate like the combination. Feel me?
Mhm. Definitely so. You know what I mean? Because we look at the music and we look how the music grows. Everything always have an evolution. It always have a point where it evolves and it branches off to other things. So with that alone, you know what I mean, I look forward to more and more of your growth and more with you in this music. Now, who are some of the individuals outside of Young Thug that you look up to when it comes down to music?
I think definitely like probably Skizzy Mars. He does more like alternative, I guess. I really
Mhm,
like this dude named Young Blood. He's
mhm,
like a London alternative artist.
mhm.
Those are all like, artists that I really feel like are really like really dope.
Now, that's interesting how, you know what I mean, you are versed in international artists.
yeah,
You know what
Yeah,
I mean? Not just, you know what I'm saying, your local artists or your local or even your national. You know what I mean? You have reached out across seas to find inspiration in places where a lot of us, you know what I'm saying, have dared to look for that. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So how did that journey come about with you know what I'm saying, finding out about those kind of artists?
I think I just like I feel like I'm always looking for new music. you
Hmm.
know um and so it could be like I'm listening to one artist and maybe underneath they might have like some recommendations or something, and then
Hmm.
I just end up like in a rabbit hole
Hmm.
of all this different music, and I'm like just enjoying every minute of it.
Now that's amazing because you know a lot of times you know what I'm saying artists as a whole, when especially producers have that type of mindset when
Yeah,
they go looking for you know what I'm saying a sample or a loop, and they go looking for different you know what I'm saying different music, different genres of music, you know what I'm saying different locations where music is coming from. So do you ever think about you know what I'm saying going into the producing side as well as you know what I'm saying the singing and the trap side?
I've always thought about that
Hmm.
because I feel like I'm even when I'm in the studio I'm very like hands on with all of the like the parts. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm in the studio with a producer, like if I hear a note I don't like, I'm like, oh, can we do this note instead? Can we I hear like a violin in there, I hear like a synth in there. Can we
Hmm.
do this? Can we do that? So I feel like I probably could do it,
Hmm.
but I don't know if I really will dip into it because I'm so like I guess in love with the writing process and the recording process. But I
Hmm.
definitely feel like I could do it. Maybe one day. Maybe one day.
Now, have you ever thought about, you know what I'm saying, going to school for music so you can learn the boards a little more?
Yeah, I have. I definitely have. I think I just probably haven't found the time to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Yeah.
And that, because I know that being a artist, you know what I'm saying, being a artist and being in love with the writing process, you know, what is the process for you to make a song? Do you wait on the track first, or do you have the song already written before you go into the studio, or how does that play out for you?
I think it probably like depends on what I'm doing. So if I'm like, looking for a beat, I probably just like write to that. But if I'm going in to the studio and kind of creating with a producer, where
Mhm,
I can, like I told you, like have my say and how stuff goes, I
mhm,
definitely like write to that. And I want to hear, like, when I'm in the studio, it's like I'm listening for something. It
mhm,
has to be something for me that like literally moves me internally for me to
mhm,
say, okay, let me try to write to this. You know what I'm saying?
mhm,
So until I hear that, I can't even write. Like it's like I got writer's block. But once I hear that,
mhm,
I could probably write a song, like a whole song, 20 minutes.
mhm,
You know what I'm saying? Most of my songs probably written in like 20, 30 minutes, you know. But it's just like, I don't know, like something just, I guess it's just like flowing out of me, whatever.
because that's an interesting take on it because a lot of times people have a thought in their mind of where they want the song to go to,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but when you listen to the track itself, that's when you know what I'm saying, you get that inspiration. Because I was going to ask you, like, with your songs, a lot of times, where do your inspiration come from?
I think probably like my real life,
Hmm.
what am I feeling in my real life? Like whether I'm feeling love, heartbreak, like whatever it's kind of like if you was to go through my music, you
Hmm.
would see how it's like that's literally the story of my life. Like,
Hmm.
you know?
Right.
So it's like all these different points of my life, like that's how I was like real life feeling.
Mhm. You know, I tell you, it's interesting because we're talking about life experiences, the things that you've been through, and you're a young person. You know what I'm saying? So it's like some people are like, what did he actually go through? But then when you listen, you know what I'm saying? But when you listen to the music, you understand that
Everybody's got a story.
going through teenage years, young 20s, things of that, there's a journey there. There's
Yeah.
an unspoken journey there that a lot of times we forget and we overlook that there's some things that we done been through, what I'm saying, in our teenage years and in our 20s and our 30s, what I'm saying, since I'm only in my 20s, you know what I mean? I wouldn't know nothing about the 30s, but, you know, that's just what that is, you know what I'm saying? What you looking crazy for? What you looking
You
crazy for? Huh?
talk about you don't know nothing about no you old crusty.
Hey, 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 my thing is this here. If the women could stop at 25, I can stop at 25. You hear me? I can stop at
You
25.
know one thing I wanted to ask you in the bio that we read,
Hmm.
it states that you says you have a cancer heart and a Gemini spirit basically. So
Yeah.
are you
That's
deep in
interesting.
astrology? You know what I mean? Or what is your sign actually?
Yeah, I'm a cancer.
Okay, so you a cancer.
Yeah, I'm a cancer. I'm the one they say be crying all the time. But I think I like the fact that you brought that up because I think like, when you hear like an artist, they're like a cancer or something, I feel like you're gonna hear like a whole different depth
Hmm.
to how they're expressing themselves to you. Like those are the artists that you really feel them and you really be like, oh, like this is kind of like, you know what I'm saying? I can kind of like get on the same page with this artist.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
along with that, let me ask you this, because like my brother keeps saying, I gotta ask this because as young as you are, but I want to know about how strong is the support, the family support, the strength
Mm,
going
Hmm.
on with you that helps you
Yeah,
continue to grow into this
that
creative.
support system. Yeah, that support
yeah.
system.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely think I have a pretty strong like support system. It's like I feel like, even my stepmom, like I feel like she supported me to the fact of making me like a tour shirt. You know what I'm saying? I haven't even been on no tour yet, but she made me a tour shirt a couple years ago, and it just said "Way World Tour," And I was just like, that's just like a different level of support that you just really like appreciate, because it's kind of like she was manifesting like
Mm.
with the journey that I was gonna be going on. So that was nice. Like,
Yeah, definitely, man. That shows a lot of love and support, and that's letting you know that she honestly believes in you. Shout
yeah,
out to MC Cookie in the building, screaming "Big Cancer"
big
in the
cancer.
building, Big Cancer in the building. Shout out, shout out. You know what I mean? But when we talk about, what I'm saying, your support system, what I'm saying, and things like that, what is it like when you're around your friends and, what I'm saying, people you grew up with and they see that now you're an artist? You know what I'm saying? You're not just regular three-way, you're an artist now. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? What is their response like to you? How do they look at you? You know what I'm saying? Is it like, yo, my man about to blow? You know what I'm saying? What is that
yeah.
like for you?
It's definitely like that. It's more so like them encouraging me, like, oh, keep going, you got this. Like, I always show my music, my unreleased music to my friends and my family.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want their like honest opinion on it. I want them to tell me if it's something that they may not like or it's something that they really did like. So I'm always sort of gathering like I guess opinions and stuff like that to see like how I could better myself.
Because I definitely was going to ask you, what I'm saying, what is the process of picking a single for you? You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Um, and do you have listening parties? Whereas individuals can, what I'm saying, hear your music and stuff like that. So, when you hear people playing your music, what type of feeling come over you?
I think like definitely just like proud, like a proud feeling,
Mm-hmm.
because I feel like when I'm alone and I'm listening to my music, like I feel like it's kind of like a like out of body type of feeling because it's like sometimes I listen and I'm like, dang, I really made this. Like I made this, you know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
so that's how I know it's like there's another side to me that was, I guess, blessed to be able to like express in that way because it's just sometimes it just feels like unreal. And I really feel happy that people even like my music. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Definitely, it's amazing to us because we're in awe right now, and because of your drive and your push.
thank you.
You know what I mean? Because we look at sometimes we as an older generation we overlook the younger generation and their journey, right? But with your drive and your push, that's inspiring to us to focus more on y'all. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because when you look at it, you say, well, this young man, he's trying to make something happen. Then when you listen to his music, you like, whoa, I remember this happened to me when I was a teenager. I remember this happened to me when I was in my 20s, or, what I mean, things of that nature. So it gives you an opportunity to reflect back to when, what I'm saying, we were going through that teenage stage, trying to figure out who we were and things like that. So do the music help you as a person understand who Three Way is? You know what I'm saying? As a person, more than an artist.
yeah, absolutely. Like I find myself sometimes going back and listening to inspirational type tracks that I've made, and just not even thinking that that was gonna happen when I'm writing it, but going back and sort of listening to that, and I'm like, okay, I'm kind of like encouraging myself. Like I can kind of, I can get through what I'm going through right now because of what I made maybe a year or two ago. So that's like really powerful for me to like experience.
Because that's something that we always want to know when it comes down to an artist.
Yeah,
Like, what, you know what I'm saying? What is your drive? What is your push? What, you know what I'm saying? What inspires you every day to keep going?
yeah.
You know what
I
I mean?
think I
So,
just, yeah, I think I just really like, I just feel like I have maybe like a calling for it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like if I wasn't, I guess, pursuing it, the
Mm-hmm.
music would still be inside me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's like I might as well like pursue it because it's always gonna be here.
Right. You know what I mean? You're always going to have that in you. And one thing about it, you don't want to have those what ifs or those regret moments like I should
Absolutely.
have done this, I should have done that. You know what I mean? So like I said, we salute you. You know what I mean? Definitely salute you on that. And want to get into that other song, the other song that we had on deck. You know what I'm saying? Because Kay was talking about it, so I had to go pull it up. So
Yeah.
we're gonna get into Love It.
First met you, do it like a vessel. Way you open up, I've been hooked since I felt you. Let's be fucking, I would never sweat you. Whisper turn around, head bang on my dresser. Lose your breath, gotta catch you. Drive smooth like a test phone. I don't gotta catch you up, but I think I wanna take it up and on. We so entwined up in this room. You soaking wet just like a pool. Free game in your mouth, that ain't no rule. You telling me I wanna climb on top of you. Ride me on for the timing. Stars aligning with you. Kiss me sloppy, then come top me on. There's no worries next to you. Take me to the limit, I'll go. Love it when you moan like it's a dream, you and me. I love the look inside your pussy pee. Can't tell you where the time goes, I'll tell you where my mind goes. Every day I'm yearning to eat you as a side, yo. Need more than just one bite, though. Watch me while I dine. Tell your friends you love it when I make you my slow. Tell your mom you love it when I make you my hoe. Throw it back, just like that. I smack your ass, wildin' in your cat. Way I slaughter you, I ain't right for that. No, don't run. We making low. Your legs love rapping me. It's like they in a game. Your legs keep throwing up to the sky. You stare like you in love. I love your eyes. I go down. You so loud. Oh, I drown. Take me to the limit, I'll go. Love it when you moan like it's a dream, you and me. I love the look inside your pussy pee. Can't tell you where the time goes, I'll tell you where my mind goes. Every day I'm yearning to eat you as a side, yo. Need more than just one bite, though. Watch me while I dine. Tell your friends you love it when I make you my slow. Tell your mom you love it when I make you my hoe. yeah.
Man, listen. Man, listen.
You said some stuff.
He said some stuff in there, boy. You hear me? Woo! There was some things we was thinking about. We wasn't doing it, but there was some things we was thinking. Well, some of us wasn't. I ain't gonna say, you know what I mean? The old man over there probably was, you know, he nasty like that. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? First of all, I'm gonna say this right here. You know, I'm looking at you, and I'm wondering if you go into the store and they ask to see your ID just to buy some doggone soap.
Now, I'm listening to the lyrics, right?
Yeah.
And them lyrics is real grown. You hear me? Them lyrics is real grown. Like I'm not even them lyrics is real. He said, when you said you like to look at it, it is pink. You got that pink. I said, whoa, okay. She got that young tender pink. Now, now, then you was talking about eating it. I said, uh-oh. Make sure you tell your mama. I said, tell your mama. You couldn't tell your mama. We couldn't tell the mama back then. Like, you can tell your mama now.
Hey, sometimes you gotta be honest, you know.
But
So,
you know, as a young person, it's beautiful to see that um, you're free. You know what I mean? You're free. You're not inhibited by different things as far as expression and letting things go. You know what I mean? So that's amazing as a young artist. As free as you are with the content that you use and the way that you deliver it.
yeah.
Because the things that you're saying don't come off like the things that you're saying. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
exactly.
saying? So that tells me alone that you learned the art of wordplay.
Exactly, yeah.
You know what
I
I mean?
think I
So,
definitely, yeah, with that song,
uh-huh,
I was like, I think like I really appreciate songs that sound real smooth, but
uh-huh,
it's like the lyrics kind of throw you a little bit. I
uh-huh,
like to like manipulate the song that way. So for me, if it's even a sad song, I'm
uh-huh,
not gonna do a sad beat. I
uh-huh,
might do a like a upbeat pop type beat, and then it's
uh-huh.
like I'm talking, and then you kind of like you gotta kind of have that moment of like, whoa, like what did you just say? You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I like to do that. You know, I like to be the puppet master.
How
Man,
how
see,
how critique are you within your own style? Like, say, for instance, once you finish something, you feel like okay, and you go to listen to it before you even take it to others to listen to. When
Mm,
you rescreen it, how hard are you on your own critique of you?
yeah.
mm,
Are you your hardest critic?
I think definitely in the studio.
Uh-huh,
I I'm gonna go back if I don't feel like it sounds like how I heard it in my head.
uh-huh,
I'm gonna do the take over and over until I feel like okay, that's the one that makes me that makes me feel something. You know what I'm
uh-huh.
saying? So by the time the song is done and all that, and I could take it home and all that, I feel like I'm less like critical on it because I put everything I had in the studio. You know what I'm saying, yeah.
Now, I'm gonna be honest, man. I would love to just spend one day with Three Way to see how his pimp hand is because the way he puts that out there, you understand what I'm saying? Like serious. Howard Harris, what's going on?
What's up, Howard?
Now,
What's good? Let's salute.
I would love to just sit there because just the way and see how he do his hands, like you know what I'm saying? He do his hands like that. Then he got what I'm saying that long hand. I know he'd be like, "Yo, shorty, come here, let me holler. Let me come here, shorty." You know what I mean? Let me look at it for a second. So, what is it like a normal day in the life of Three Way?
I think definitely working, But I always, I always try to put time to the side though for my music. Whether that be collabing with people or just sitting down and writing something, or that be, sitting down and listening to different vibes. You feel me?
Definitely, because we like to know, what goes through an artist's mind, when he in that creative mode.
Yeah. I think for me, definitely making sure like I'm relaxed. That's for one. You know what I'm saying? Cause when I relax, it's like I could really focus in on what I'm trying to create.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I may still like be going off of the time when I was less relaxed. I might be pulling from that, but it's
Mm-hmm.
like I gotta make sure I'm like at level. You feel
Mm-hmm.
me? And I'm really just able to like put everything on the paper. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Now, how does it feel to be signed at such a young age? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I
What was how did that even come about?
Yeah, I think that's dope. I definitely like. I really appreciate Wealth Nation. You feel
Mm-hmm.
me? Because I feel like my team is just so great. They're so supportive. You feel me? And they really just fuck with me, and they really look out for me. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? I think I was just going around trying to, I guess, look for different people I could collab with. I think I was on the app like Emperor. You
Mm-hmm.
feel me? That's where you could find different musicians. You could find A&Rs. You could find managers, all that. And I was just really like looking for people to really like connect with.
Mm-hmm.
So, I ended up upon, you feel me, Tony Jim. Shout out to him, really dope dude.
Right.
And I ended up meeting Rob Terrell, and they just really like they've been really cool like throughout the whole process. So I'm really
Yeah.
like I'm grateful. I'm grateful.
Now, from what I can gather, that's just like a family situation. You know what I'm saying? And by me saying family, they make it a family situation with their
Yeah,
artists over there. And they look out and they fight for their artists, which is, you know what I'm saying, a great thing, especially with you being so, you know what I'm saying? And we always don't want to harp on it, but for you being young and in this industry and able to guide you and protect you from some of the things that may be out there, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
That would, you know what I'm saying, that would definitely try to damage, you know what I'm saying, a young artist or somebody try to take advantage of a young artist. So definitely shout out to them for all the hard work that they do and that they're doing with you as well. Now, we have your latest single. And if I don't play this latest single, Q gonna kill me. We don't play this latest single, Q gonna kill because Q was like, we know he got other songs, but you gotta play that one. You gotta play that one. I said, we're gonna play it. We're gonna play it. But we
yeah,
got to play those other ones so people can know who the artist is. But you gotta
exactly.
play that one. You got to play that. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the latest single right here. And if you don't mind, go ahead, three-way and introduce
Of course. So this single is very important to me
it.
because I wrote it when Takeoff passed away.
Mm-hmm.
So Takeoff was very instrumental. I feel like to the Atlanta culture. You feel me? The
Mm-hmm.
rap game and everything. And I just wanted to like find a way to express how I was feeling because that really like that like him his death really hit me. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
so I just really wanted to like go in the studio, make something to encourage other people and whatever space they in, you feel me? Be
Mm-hmm.
able to like I guess feel better from the music.
Definitely. So let's get off into that, Kay.
It will not be bad forever, only right here in this moment. Oh, it's hurting, oh, it's lonely. Drown yourself into the morning, then realize you're one and only. Oh, it's hard to breathe and find you. But you'll get through it, you'll get through it, you'll get through it, yeah, yeah, yeah. Won't he do it, won't he do it, won't I need to run. Let my neck burn from the sun. It's a war that's never won. Say I'm okay, then they go. Why they go? Why would they want to leave me alone? They leave me alone. Remind myself I'm all I know, but it's okay to know some more. It will not be bad forever, only right here in this moment. Drown yourself into the morning, then realize you're one and only. But you'll get through it, you'll get through it, you'll get through it, yeah, yeah, yeah. Won't he do it, won't he do it, won't he do it, yeah, yeah, yeah. Depression, he will make you feel alone. But don't forget inside yourself, so home. I'm strong, but I can't help myself up to the mirror to see me clear. I know the stakes come with mistakes, but like a steak, they left me rare. She told me let's go on a trip, but that's a trick to leave me there. They really hate my soul, I really can't lay low. They try to flip my flow over. Oh, yes, I'm dripping water, but it's not. Oh, with all this love I have inside me, I can never be alone. So I put my best fit on and I brave through the storm. Home, 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 home. You home, we home. Home, we home. Love your home. Home, 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 home. You home, we home. Home, we home. Your home. It will not be bad forever. Only right here in this moment. Home. Drown yourself into the morning and realize you're one and only.
Run that back one more time. Let's get it.
Got to. That's right there. That's hitting hard. That's hitting hard.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's smooth, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got the young cat in the building. 3-way in the building, making noise.
I
Yeah.
thought you were talking about Josh and Mel being the
It
young
will
cat.
not be bad forever, only right here in this moment. Oh, it's hurting, oh, it's lonely. Drown yourself into the morning, then realize you're one and only. Oh, it's hard to breathe and find you. Oh, but you'll get through it, you'll get through it, you'll get through it, yeah, yeah, yeah. Won't he do it, won't he do it, won't he do it, yeah, yeah, yeah. Depression, he will make you feel alone. But don't forget inside yourself, so home. Home, 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 home. You home, we home. Home, we home, you home. Feeling like I hate the whole world, feeling I can't take it no more. Sometimes I feel great, and sometimes I just lay. And sometimes I feel no, I can't fake it no. Most times feel I need to run. Let my neck burn from the sun. It's a war that's never won. Say I'm okay, then they go. Why they go? Why would they want to leave me alone? They leave me alone. Remind myself I'm all I know, but it's okay to know some more. It will not be bad forever, only right here in this moment. Drown yourself into the morning, then realize you're one and only.
Hulk in the building.
But you'll get through it, you'll get through it, you'll get through it, yeah, yeah, yeah. Won't he do it, won't he do it, won't he do it, yeah, yeah, yeah. Depression, he will make you feel alone. But don't forget inside yourself, so home. I'm strong, but I can't help myself up to the mirror to see me clear. I know the just fit on, and I brave through the storm. Home, 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 you home, we home, home, we home, so you're home, 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 you home, we home, home, we home, you're home. It will not be bad forever. Home, right here in this moment. Home, home, home. Drown yourself into the morning. You realize you're one and only.
Yeah,
That's
that's
smooth.
real smooth. Yeah, that's real smooth.
Yes, sir.
That's real smooth
Yeah.
right there. But three-way, we coming to the end of the show, and I want to make sure people know how they can get you booked for shows, and
Yeah.
also, you know, what I'm saying, where they can get your music at, and the next time you perform, so they can come out and see you, and also too some of your social media handle, so they can get out there and contact you, see what it is, you know, what I'm saying, a day in the life of three-way.
Yeah, so y'all can find me at Three-Way Official. That's on everything. I know a lot of people think my name is spelled W-A-Y, but I just want to put it out there. It's spelled W-E-I. You feel me? I mean, as far as shows, y'all just gonna have to stay tuned. You feel me? Y'all can book me at threeway@gmail.com. And yeah, like I really appreciated y'all having me. Yeah, it's all love.
Yo, man, definitely refreshing, man, and definitely, you know, what I'm saying, looking to support you, you know, what I'm saying, on your journey, because it's amazing to see a young person taking their talent and really standing on it and pushing themselves for greatness. So we definitely got our support. You know what I mean? So thanks again for those who've been tuning in on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Fleet Nation TV, Third Coast Society. You know, dang, who else?
KUSO 82.3 FM.
Yeah, 82.3 FM out there in Columbus, Ohio. GC Radio. You know what I mean? So peace, Scott. Now, you know what I mean? If it's somebody I didn't recall at this moment in time, man, you know, blame it on the head, not the heart, because you know what I'm saying, we got a lot of love for everyone that tunes in with us. We appreciate it. And we also want to let y'all know we bring y'all the best of the best of all music, all community, all everything, because without each other, we're nothing. So, big bro, you know what time it is.
Absolutely. First of all, I want to say peace and blessings to everybody. Thank you for tuning in to Real2reel360 with our special guest, this young, dynamic young man right here, Three-Way in the building. Three-Way, I'm going to let you know right now, my brother, you ain't got no home away from home. You got a home right here with us on our show, Real2reel360. And I want to say this from the bottom of my heart. As soon as you land your first performances, you hit that road, before you hit out, hit us up with your stuff. Come back and say, I will be at so-and-so. So we're going to push you like nobody's business. You understand what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Definitely.
Keep striving. Keep pushing. Don't give up on who you are. Don't give up on your dreams, because you make it true.
Mm-hmm.
You make it true. So I'm encouraging all DJs out there, get this young man's music, push it. Let's push the envelope. Let's push that button. Let's let it sail all across. All right?
Definitely.
We thank everybody for tuning in. We're going to holler at y'all later. I am DJ KY's Allah, a.k.a. Kato, the black superhero. That's my brother like no other, my B.I.G., the little B.I.G., Baby Suge, a.k.a. Joshua Allah, a.k.a. Mr. PhD. Who?
Himself.
All right, y'all. We out of here like last year. We are the real, baby. No doubt.
No
Peace.
Sir,
Peace.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, we starting to come to the end of the show. Right now, I want to take the time out and thank our guests for coming on. Also, too, we want to make sure that y'all listening and subscribing, and tell a friend and keep sharing, because we're going to keep bringing y'all the real content. You know what I mean? So, DJ KY, my brother, take us up out of here, son. Peace.
I want to give a big shout out to the nation of gods and earth, to all the human families on the planet Earth. I say peace. But To our subscribers, those who continue to watch and listen to the show each and every time we come on, I give a big shout out of love, peace, and happiness. To be the man, woman, and child of the universe. It's time for us to disperse. We bring the best, not the worst. We thank you once again for tuning in to the Real 360. Bring a friend to hit that like and subscribe so we continue to grow to bring more knowledge and wisdom to you. Upon our show, you make it possible for us to do what we do. Now it's time I end it just the way I bring it.